What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bacali, and today's video is going to be a little bit different because one, the car is not behind me this time, and there's a good reason for that. And two, we're going to be doing sort of a rudimentary tutorial on how to replace your puddle lights and to upgrade them to this new modification I just got installed, and I'll be showing you guys what it looks like, how much it is, where to get it, and also how to install it. But I actually don't have the proper tools to do the install, so I kind of drew a diagram on how to do it because, well, I've done it before. But anyways, the reason why I don't have the car behind me is because I have a new wrap and I haven't revealed it yet, so I don't want to show you guys the full wrap, the new details on the car. So I'm just going to show you guys the mirror part, and hopefully I don't leak some of the new wrap in this video. So I'll show you guys how to install them, what it looks like, and yeah, let's go from there. So first step is to grab my rudimentary drawing. I was never really good at art, and the old puddle lights, just so you guys get an idea of what they look like. Close the door. All right, so now that we're on the ground, we can kind of get a look on what's going on with this diagram. Adjust the brightness a little bit. So these are the old puddle lights. As you can see, they have the LED, then they have like this connector that goes into the mirror. They aren't screwed in, so you do have to put them in these like little latches. They latch on. You can see kind of like where the latch would bite in, and then this other end just kind of slides in there. To show you where they actually go, let's go to the mirror. So as you can see, I have the 360-degree parking aid. This is the camera right here, and then this is where the actual puddle light goes. So that's where the old ones were. This is what the new one looks like. So they just sit right under the mirror, and they're pretty much flush. So when you're installing it, and I'll explain how to install it, make sure at the end that this is flush with the mirror. So now you have an idea of where the puddle lights go, what the old ones look like, and what the new ones look like. We can have the diagram now. So this is what the mirror looks like right now. Yes, I know my drawing skills are terrible. So what you want to do actually is you want to take a plastic pry tool and dig it under the mirror and just pop off the glass. So let's go to the mirror and I'll show you kind of an example of what I mean by that. So as you can see, there is a gap between the actual casing of the mirror and also the actual glass. So what you want to do is you want to take a plastic pry tool, put under the glass, and pop off the glass. So it's not screwed in, it's just literally just pressed in by a bunch of clips. So if you just take a plastic pry tool, remember, be extra careful and just pry it from under and up above, and it should pop right out and you'll be golden. So the next thing on this terrible diagram, you see the glass has been removed with the plastic pry tool. Then there's going to be two screw holes right above the glass gap. So what that actually looks like, if we go to the mirror, so right about right here and right here, there are two screws. I think they're T10s. They might be smaller, but you do have to use the T screwdriver to get them removed. Then after you do that, all you have to do is take this casing, which there is sort of a little bit of a gap, and again, you use a plastic pry tool and just pop this off. So once you remove the screws, you're good to remove this casing, and this light that signals when you turn signal or when you unlock is just plugged in very loosely, so don't worry about breaking that. But only after you remove the screws, what you want to do is just pry this open and it will pop right off. So after you pry this off, there's going to be kind of like a solar panel, like antenna, plastic thing right here. And then there's going to be a screw back where we originally removed the glass. There's going to be one more screw. You remove that, and then you can unlatch that, antenna looking solar panel thing, but don't unplug it, just remove it. And then if you have the 3D camera, you have to unscrew the 3D camera. There's going to be two screws. If you don't have that, then you can ignore this step, but you just want to unscrew the screws on the camera, because otherwise you cannot pull out the old puddle lights unless you remove the camera on the mirror housing. Once you remove the camera, you unlatch the old puddle lights with the clips, just push them out, unplug it, pull it out, plug the new one in, make sure it's flush like I said before, and boom, you're good to go. So I apologize that I couldn't actually show you the real install. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's a very rudimentary install. When I did get it installed. I wasn't recording. We just kind of did it on the whim and did it quickly, and I totally forgot to record it, so I apologize for that. And I hope my diagram kind of explains how to do it, because I did look on YouTube and there was no videos on how to remove the mirror caps and the puddle lights. So when you're searching for this video, if you don't know how to do that, be sure to enjoy my very, very intelligent and great drawing on how to remove the mirror cap and replace the puddle lights. So now you're probably wondering, where do you get these lights? I bought my lights online. The shop that I got this wrap done and the new wrap done, Driven Auto Styling, which you can follow them down below, link in the description. They will be supplying these puddle lights. If you'd like to purchase them, just DM me on Instagram. They're about 200 bucks, but definitely well worth it. Once I go into the parking garage, it's going to be a little bit darker just so you can see it, because these do not activate unless it is dark enough for the car to think that it needs lights on the outside. So let's head over to the parking garage and I'll show you guys what it actually looks like and why they are worth the 200 bucks. All right guys, so we are now in the parking garage and it is dark enough for the lights to show up. So now I'm going to show you guys some of the action shots of the lights being on and what they look like. I'm going to try my best to keep the wrap hidden, but if you do see a little bit, don't tell anyone what it looks like. But let's go ahead and show you guys what the actual puddle lights look like. I apologize that it's dark in here, but I want to show you guys something really cool. So with the lights, the modules actually reprogram onto the camera, so it shows the lights on the actual screen, which I thought was really cool, because I was like, wait, hold on a second, those lights aren't on. Because if you look at the side cameras, you don't see that the lights are on next to the car. They're shown on the 3D car, so you can see that the module is programmed for this car, so it knows what lights are being shown, which I thought was really cool, and I just wanted to show you guys real quick before I do the final edits to this video. So as you guys saw, the actual puddle lights are now the AMG logo, and then they kind of like the AMG wings that go all the way to the back, right to the rear wheels. I think they look amazing. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and if it's worth the 200 bucks to upgrade them. Before, they were just kind of like a basic LED light that just, you know, push light everywhere, so there wasn't cool design or anything. I think this looks amazing. I personally think it's worth the $200. Probably one of my favorite mods I've added to this car. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, because there's more videos coming soon. And also don't forget, the new wrap reveal is coming to the next video, probably next week. So I'll see you guys on the next video.